There is a moment in the Bible that is so mysterious, so sudden, that many readers pass over it without noticing the deeper meaning. It happens in the dark, during a quiet journey through the wilderness. A man chosen by God to lead an entire nation is suddenly attacked, but the attacker is not an enemy. It is God himself. The man was Moses, and according to the ancient text, God sought to kill him. Why would God attempt to destroy the very man he had just chosen to save Israel? To understand this strange moment, we must travel back thousands of years to the world of the ancient Near East. Before this event, Moses had experienced one of the most powerful encounters in biblical history. While tending sheep in the wilderness near Mount Horeb, Moses saw something impossible. A bush was burning with fire, yet it was not consumed. From the flames, God spoke. This moment is recorded in the ancient text known as the Book of Exodus. God revealed his plan. The people of Israel had been enslaved for generations in Egypt. Their suffering had reached heaven, and Moses was chosen to confront Pharaoh, the most powerful ruler in the region. Moses would demand the release of Israel, but Moses hesitated. He doubted his ability. He feared rejection. Yet God insisted. The mission was set. Moses gathered his family and began the long journey back toward Egypt. But something unexpected happened along the way. One night, during the journey, the family stopped to rest at a lodging place. The ancient text suddenly describes a shocking event. Without warning, the presence of God appeared and sought to kill Moses. The text gives almost no explanation. No battle, no long conversation, just a sudden and deadly encounter. This brief passage has puzzled readers for centuries. Why would God attack his chosen servant? Why now? Why during the mission that God himself commanded? The answer appears through the actions of Moses' wife. Her name was Zipporah. Realizing the danger, Zipporah acted quickly. She took a sharp stone and circumcised their son. Then she touched the blood to Moses' feet. Immediately, the threat disappeared. God withdrew. Moses survived. The strange encounter ended as suddenly as it began. But the meaning of the moment reveals something powerful about the covenant between God and his people. Centuries earlier, God had made a sacred covenant with Abraham. This covenant included a physical sign. Every male descendant was to be circumcised. It was a mark of belonging to God's chosen people. By neglecting this command for his own son, Moses had failed to uphold the covenant. Before he could lead Israel, he himself had to be faithful to the covenant. This moment served as a reminder. God's leaders must first obey God's laws. Even chosen prophets are not above divine commands. The story is short, but its meaning is profound. It reveals the seriousness of covenant obedience. It reminds believers that God's holiness cannot be ignored. And it shows that leadership in God's plan requires complete faithfulness. Before confronting Pharaoh, before the plagues, before the Exodus, Moses first had to confront obedience. In the darkness of that mysterious night, the future leader of Israel was reminded that God's mission always begins with personal faithfulness.